Divine light surround this space and every soul who enters it. I call upon Source, angels, guides, and ancestors of the highest good. Expel all negative energy, fear, and illusion, transmuting them into wisdom, strength, and healing. May the power of divine alchemy transform shadow into light, doubt into clarity, and pain into purpose. Protect this circle with love and truth, that each message delivered here serves only the highest path. We rise as warriors of spirit, aligned, guided, and renewed. So it is, and so it shall be. I'm here to help you unlock the hidden paths within, the ones Spirit has been quietly guiding you towards. And today we're going to see that Spirit has been sending us. We're going to unlock those meanings. We're going to start off with what's the gossip? Spirit, what messages you have for the collective today? Soul contract. Money moves. Fated connections, karmic relationships. There's a lot of karmic relationships out here. Soul contracts that people are just entangled with. Confirmation needs the confirmation again. I'm about to say it, who needs to release themselves, who needs to cut the cords. These soul contracts are not beneficial. They are distractions, and they keeping us from staying focused and achieving what needs to be achieved. Whatever it is that you have planned. So a lot of you have spiritual agreements, and then you have those soul contracts that you haven't met yet. Those people who you haven't met yet. Okay. Now for those karmic contracts, you are unbothered. We're going to get more information. Okay. Someone is at a crossroads. Subscribe, like, and comment about some important choices. This could be about a relationship, which was just mentioned. It could be about your career, your finances, other relationships besides with a partner. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be co-workers. But Spirit is saying to choose wisely about the changes you make, the decisions you make when it comes to your life. Whatever your next steps are. Okay? So Spirit is saying make those smart money moves. You're going to be making some smart money moves. Okay? Real fake commitment issues. Okay? Put that over there with the soul contract. Now, just because it's a soul contract, it doesn't mean that it's a karmic. All of the soul contracts are karmic relationship, but you do have some that you are destined to meet, whether it's positive or negative. We are destined to meet these people that we have soul contracts with. And some of those soul contracts, again, is coming out shadow work. You or them needs to perform your shadow work. You have to face your hidden fears. You have to explore the darker side. Why you're continuing to do things that doesn't serve you or is not allowing you to get ahead. You have to take a look at that. Whether you're doing it or someone else is distracting you and keeping you doing it. Keeping you in a cycle. Or you may be doing it yourself. So these are the things you have to look at. Commitment issues. Afraid to settle down. Are you afraid to settle down? Someone you're with afraid to settle down? It's all fell over here near this soul contract. But some of you are unbothered. You're in peace. Despite the chaos, you are in peace. Okay, you're displaying a calm attitude because there's people out here, they just angry and mad about everything. Mad about everything. Somebody posts something, they mad. They don't like this, they don't like that. Well, guess what? I don't like every flavored coffee and tea either. But you know what? I am not going to downplay it because someone else might like it. If you don't like something, choose something else. But keep it moving. That's what you have to do. But you're unbothered. And you're like, not my dream. So a lot of you have already detached yourself from these soul contracts because the person refused to do their shadow work when you've done yours. They didn't want to commit. You was like, bye. I'll go. You don't need to commit. I'm committed to my dreams. And you detach themselves and let them stay in their chaotic situation that they put themselves in. Whatever that may be. It could be on a job. It could be siblings. It could be relatives. It could be them fake friends. It could be those mates that like the love bomb and all that. You're planning on being self-made, okay? You are becoming, if not already, independent. You are focused on yourself. Because you realize being focused on chaotic situations, people, being angry about everything. Subscribe, like, and comment. Instead of being angry about why they're angry about this, that, and the third. Don't like this, that, and the third. Well, it's not for you. And study putting people or pulling people into your chaotic situation, negative situation, or in complicated situations. You should be focused on why you do such a thing because they're not getting ahead. But you are open. Okay, you are open to the ideas that you have in your mind. You are open to planning what it is you want to plan, those money moves. You are open to it. And when a person is open to something, that means they are willing to research it. They are willing to get in that industry and see what it's all about, to hone their skills, to get whatever certification, accreditation, whatever it is that you need, you're willing to do it, to put in that work. Okay, you're willing to create your own path to make those money moves. Okay, because you were at a crossroads when it came to important decisions. But I see right now, okay, that goes over here. I want that there. You're no longer at a crossroads. You know what it is you want. Anything else? Will we move on? Yeah, inner child. Inner child wounds. Subscribe, like, and comment. You have reconnected with the joy that you once had as a child. You know that when you was a little girl, little boy, how you didn't have all that pain, you didn't have all those worries. Okay, everything was just so playful and happy. Everything was so innocent. It wasn't so serious. Well, that's what you're restoring. Okay, you are restoring that. I want that there. Yeah. Yeah. And you're not afraid to speak up, to let people know what it is that's on your mind, what it is you're not going to tolerate, what it is that you are allowing in your space, and you're expressing your needs. You're defending yourself. You're letting them know you matter, your voice matter, what it is you want matter. Okay? You're going to be, you are going to be booked. Whatever it is you're doing, self-made, okay? Whatever it is you're doing, baby, you're going to be booked. And it's going to make some people extremely frustrated. And why is that? Why do people get so frustrated when another person is living their life to their fullest? Now, your productivity is high. You're going to have a full schedule, and you don't have time to waste. Okay? You do not have time to waste. So stick to what you're doing now, because you're self-made and you're going to make those money moves. Look at this. Self-made, book, and money moves is what you're going to be doing. Yes. That is definitely you. That's what you're going to be doing. That's what you're working on. And guess what? You're breaking cycles. The soul contract, okay? You are ending harmful patterns that you are stopping the insanity. Okay? Stop the insanity, and that's what you're doing. You said it stops with me. All those fake commitments, you said it stops with me. And I don't blame you. You're working on new beginnings. Okay, you're freeing yourself from those toxic repetition, those toxic cycles. Okay, and you may have some temporary, okay, loneliness. Okay, but that's okay. You may be doing things that may give you temporary comfort. Subscribe, like, and comment. You will be appreciated. but it's going to be quickly replaced. So don't worry about it. Don't dwell on it. And at the bottom of the deck is situational single. Like I said, temporary loneliness. Now, didn't I say that? Okay. Because now you have temporary comfort. Because that's what that rebound was. But when I saw the rebound, I saw temporary loneliness. And that's what you have. You're choosing yourself. Okay, you're waiting for better. You're not playing around with people at all. Let me just draw some oracle cards. All right, Spirit, get some cards for the collective. Turn a blind, ignoring. So you're ignoring whomever it is that you broke free from. Whatever cycle you broke free from, you're just ignoring them. You're turning a blind eye. Okay. Spirit is saying whatever feedback that may not be beneficial to you, ignore it. Turn a blind eye to it. Disregard the feedback. Let's say you have some content online and people want to give you some negative feedback. Spirit has said turn a blind eye, because that's something within themselves. If something isn't for you, there are plenty of options out here. As a matter of fact, how about have your own content? You don't like other people's content? Create your own. Okay, then you can like your own. You don't like other people's content or someone, how they perform on a job, you don't like how they do it, focus on you. Okay, focus on honing your own skills, advancing yourself, instead of worrying about what somebody else doing or not liking them. Because you're just using up energy when you're not liking someone else. Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. Okay. So the person who, or the thing, person, or situation that you broke the cycle from, they are struggling to adapt. They are resisting change and they are struggling to adapt. But you have to cancel out all the noise. If they are bringing noise to the situation because they are refusing to let you go, yeah, you're going to have to ignore what it is that they say to you. You're going to have to ignore the messages that they send to you. Because it's not always important to respond. Because that's your energy. You don't want to waste your energy on that. Let the focus stay on you and let their focus be on everything and everybody but themselves. Because that's what it really boils down to. What else? Answering. Take responsibility, engage in conversation, provide guidance, or other answers will come unexpectedly. If you had, this is when it comes to you and your success. You are in a process of making money moves. So you want to make sure that you are answering the people within that industry. You are being responsible and making sure that the outcome, that you overcome the odds as you create your own path. Okay? And it may require you to have conversations with people. Again, if you have content, you may have to engage. You don't always have to respond to the negative content. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just engaging with people in your comment sections. But you do not always have to use your energy to engage with those who are not deserving your energy. Okay. Anything else for the collective? Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. Now, the energy of this reading is closing cycles and overcoming the odds and creating your own path to make smart money move decisions, strategically building wealth, making your own money, being unbothered. You pull some symbols. I want to see what symbols may correlate. Complement this reading. Okay. Because some of them be too small. All right. Someone has a cat. Cat owners out here. Okay. That looks like a cat. And you know, cats, they represent intuition. Okay. Cat symbolism, they protect you. Okay, they're good luck. They are they're independent. Okay, you see this right here? Independent success. That's the cat. Cats are independent. We all know that. They're mysterious. Okay. And they are, like I said, good luck and prosperity. What else we have? What is this a picture of? Oh, this is a picture of a mouse. So I'm going to say rat because I know the rat has some good symbolism. Okay. Such as adaptability. And that's what you're doing. You are adapting as you break the cycle. You are adapting to choose you. You are adapting to have a blind eye, to ignore that negative cycle, that karmic situation that you were in. the chaos. You are, yes, you are choosing to adapt. You're resourceful, okay? Rats are resourceful. That looks like a rat, right? Yeah, there you go. They are resourceful. They are also brave, and you are brave to break that cycle. You are brave to be self-made, to overcome the odds. It's brave to do that. You have to be brave to do that. You do. Everybody can't overcome, or they don't. I'm not gonna say they can't, but they don't always overcome their situation, their karmic cycle. They don't know how to break. They don't know how cycles. They don't know how to cut cords. They don't know how to face their fears, do their shadow work. A lot of you who see this do not know how to face your fears and do your shadow work to better yourself. Because a lot of people are comfortable where they are. This is the shell. This is a shell. That's what that looks like, a shell. Okay. So shell symbolism represents birth. Hey, birth. Self-made, independence, opening up business. Okay, being booked for your business, whatever your business is, being booked for that. Okay, because again, you're going to be making money moves. You're going to be investing. You are going to be making some money. That keeps coming up in readings. Okay. It's linked to life and fertility. To the goddess of love, beauty. Okay. That's also represents spiritual protection and journeys. The shell. Yeah. Okay. And it's linked to a lot of religions. The shell is linked to a lot of religions. So it applies to a lot of. Subscribe, like, and comment. You will be appreciated. People. This looks like a. See if I can hold a dinosaur. See. And baby, let me tell you, dinosaurs symbolizes power. Bam. Breaking the cord. Bam. Power. That's power right there. Going back to your inner child, healing those inner child wounds. That's the strength. Okay. Power and strength is what dinosaurs represent. I have no idea what this is. Okay. And history. So you're breaking, the dinosaur represents history as well. You know, something that was ancient. So a lot of you have broken the cycle of something that had went on a lot for a lot of years. This here looks like a symbol of what? A worm. Can you see that there? There you go. See that? It looks like a worm. And worm symbolizes death and rebirth, transformation. Okay. Cycles of life. Worm, yes. And that's what? Breaking a cycle. Okay. Facing the fears. Yes. Improving yourself. Yep. Death and rebirth of the worm. That's what worms represent. So this looks like the heart with a map of the globe in it. So some of you, I'm getting that you're going to try to be self-made, whatever it is you're launching or thinking about planning business, and you're going to be booked for, that it's going to be international. You're going to love doing it, okay? You are going to love doing it. And you're going to be providing a service internationally. It's going to be something you love doing. It represents courage, of course, emotions, love, and spirituality. So some of you are going to be doing something in the spiritual that has something to do with spirituality internationally as well, all over globally, like that's going to reach people. You're going to be providing a service, and you're going to be booked. You're going to have a full schedule. It's going to be something you created yourself, and it's going to make you money. Yep. What in the Sam Hill is this? Oh. This is, look at that, a symbol of somebody walking. Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. And what does walking mean? Movement. You're making moves. Self-made, making moves towards what? Spirituality. Being self-made. Purpose. You're walking towards purpose. Okay, some type of journey. And this is also companionship, walking towards companionship, because you have a heart. And remember that loneliness, okay, this situational single, that's temporary loneliness. Because look at this, beneath this temporary loneliness is past life, yeah. And it's going to happen in what? Divine timing. So right now you have temporary, but you're going to reconnect or connect from a past life partner in the divine right timing. I mean, the cards at the back of it, just behind one another, it is all saying that you're going to be seeing someone. You're going to meet the love of your life in divine time. Look at this. That's something. It really is. They all under the same deck. This is saying it as well. You're walking towards love. You're independent. You're made. Okay? The butterfly. What this butterfly represents? Change. Changing of cycles. Yes. changing of cycles. Okay. Here, I didn't show you this one, but this is a picture, a symbol, not a picture, of a witch on a broom. Look at that. Okay. And witches represents feminine power. Okay. Feminine power, outsider status, nature, healing, and rebellion. They are the concepts of this witch on a broom, or the witch symbolism. And of course it varies, but for this reading, feminine power, whether you male or female, okay, the outsider. So you may be doing something. If you're the outsider, you're doing something. You're going to be doing something different. You're trying to do something, provide a service that's different to the world, to people globally. You're going to try to push it globally, and you're going to be booked. Yep. You're going to be booked. You know what you had to do. You had to break the cycles. Right here, you had to break them cycles. Okay. To those people who had commitment issues, who were fake, and you focus on what it is you're planning. What is this? Does this look like some type of... I don't know. Like... what is that? Like a tree bark? So I'm going to say that's a bark. And that represents protection, more protection and simplicity, indifference. Indifference in like religion, spirituality. And like I was saying, because of this this heart and this symbol with a map in the middle, you're trying to do something, be self-made with something that you love. Okay? And you want this to be international. Yes, you want this to be international. Subscribe, like, and comment. I will appreciate you forever. So remember, collective, you hold the keys. You unlock the journey. One card, one faith, and one breath at a time. And I will see you next time.